there, friends. Welcome back to my vlog series, how to take care of your plants. A plant of the day. The plant of the day that I've chosen for my collection is my, oh, so beautiful. Look at her. My zebra plant. How stunning is she? I just can't. She's gorgeous. Look at her. As gorgeous as she is, in a word, a diva. And we'll get to that later. So the scientific name for this beautiful plant is Ephelandra sclerosa. I told you, I'm not good with the whole plant name scientific thing, okay? Now this plant is native to Brazil, in the tropical regions. It would be growing as a compact shrub, and they kind of top out at about 6 feet, which is at least a foot taller than me. That's outside. They don't get that big indoors. So this plant I have found is, she loves bright light. People say they don't like direct light. I have her sitting maybe 3 inches from my west facing window that does have a film on it that does give it some filtration, but she loves just soaking up all of that afternoon sun that she gets for hours and hours and hours. And she's just been putting out tons of new growth. This whole top part here is new growth for her. She's giving me new growth there. I don't know if you can see in there. She's starting to put out little shoots in there as well. That's letting you know that your plant is happy. As far as water, this is where the diva comes in. This plant loves water. She does not like to dry out, not even a little bit. If I look at her, I have to look at her every other day to see if she's still moist on the top. And if she's not moist on the top, I better water her. If I don't water her, she will see how these are very, very stiff. She'll start to get a little floppiness, and I'll be like, what's going on there? Oh God, I better water you or you're gonna throw a fit. And when I mean throwing a fit, she will throw these bottom leaves. She'll just sacrifice them for the good of the rest of the plant, and you'll end up with a laggy zebra plant that'll look more like a tree than a shrub. So I've kept her in her original, her nursery pot. I haven't replanted her into the clear pots that I love. She's starting to poke out and explore her world as far as her roots are concerned. With the watering situation, I give her distilled water. I don't know if you picked up on this already, but a lot of my plants, I do give distilled water. Sometimes I will give her, if her pH in her soil's getting a little funky, out of range, I will give her some of my tap water, and she doesn't bat an eye. The most important thing is don't let her completely dry out. At least this is what I have experienced with my plant. And I know I've seen other vloggers say the same thing, that their plant will be throwing a fit if you don't water them just right, meaning don't let them completely dry out and don't flood them with water. It's a delicate balance with them. As far as humidity is concerned, my girl, she lives in a little micro system over there where I've actually put a whole bunch of plants together to help with humidity, especially in the winter, so I don't have to have a whole bunch of humidifiers. So I would say her humidity never drops below, the lowest I've seen it over there in that little area right there is 58%, and that wasn't for a long period of time. So these plants are humidity loving. They like to stay between 60 and 70%. If you let it drop too low, you're going to see crisping issues on the tips of the leaves, and she'll let you know. She'll be very vocal about it. They don't like to be near air vents. I have an air vent right above her, so I went on Amazon and I got magnetic plastic covers that actually direct the air of the vent away from that area where my plants are. That's a great way to work around areas that are challenging, that have light and are perfect for plants, but are right under your air vents. If you're interested in that, I will put a link at the end of this video so you can explore those vents. If you find yourself in the same position I'm in, every window I have where my plants could get any light has a vent. As far as temperature, they don't like to be below 65%. My home, I keep my home all year round anywhere between 68 to 75. And they do, I mean, she loves it, just loves it. As far as fertilizers, this plant loves to get fertilized, but they don't like extra strength fertilizer. You're going to want to dilute whatever the fertilizer says. I use organic. I believe that's the best thing for them. You know, and it's what they would get in nature, right? I still dilute it to half strength, and when I fertilize her, that's what I give to her. They are non-toxic to pets, which is awesome. To have such a beautiful plant not be toxic is just such a gift. Humans and dogs safe. The one thing that I've noticed with this plant is if you get the sap on it, if you have to trim any leaves or anything like that, it can cause a little bit of skin irritation. So just be careful. If you get the sap on your hands, just wash it off. They are prone to fungal issues, aphids, fungus gnats, which is the bane of my existence. They're the devil. Mealybugs, scale, spider mites. So the one thing that's nice about this plant is they are not sensitive to a lot of different things that you would use. I like to use neem oil on my plants. This takes care of powdery mildew, rust, spider mites, aphids, white flies, all kinds of stuff. And you just, it kills the larvae, it kills the eggs, and adult stage bugs. So I will also leave a link to Amazon if you want to replenish your neem oil. Other than that, she likes distilled water, which I already went over. She's just a beautiful plant. She is very, very, very small, and I'm hoping this summer she will bless me with the most beautiful. This plant gets bright yellow flowers, and I've already told you I'm a sucker for bright colors, so I can't wait for her to give me one of those big, beautiful, bright yellow flowers. Can you imagine that? You're not going to have to, because I'm going to try and insert a picture of one of these beautiful, beautiful girls in full bloom so you can see and won't have to use your imagination. Anyway, so they are a perfect plant. They do get on the larger size at some point, but they don't like low light. If you have a nice, bright, indirect light area for them, they'll do great there. If not, you can always get them a grow light, and they'll do just fine anywhere you choose to stick them. So anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, feel free to give me a like below and subscribe to my channel so you can keep coming back for more videos. Until next time, give your plants plenty of love, and I will see you later.